Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Concord Pre-Service Live. We are absolutely delighted that you're here today, and I am joined by my friends Steve and Debbie Baer. I'm saying that right, aren't I?
That is right.
So they are actually going to be helping us out with our marriage retreat this year, which is November 7th and 8th, and we're so excited about that. Concord has had 3 marriage retreats in the last 6 years, and then this is our 4th, and we're just so glad you guys are here.
We are happy to be here and excited about the upcoming retreat, and just can't wait, honestly.
Well, I actually met Steve at a session that we did here at Concord, I believe.
That's true, yeah.
For local pastors. Steve is the associate pastor at Connect Church. He kind of has a similar role to what I have here at Concord. And then Debbie, I got to meet later, so we are really excited that they are going to be with us, and it's really good when sister churches can cooperate. It's just the way it should be.
Yes.
Well, why don't the two of you tell us a little bit about your interest in marriage retreats? Steve, why don't you start?
Well, I mean, I'm a guy, so I love marriage retreats because all guys love marriage retreats.
That's
don't
a
they?
lie. He's already lying. That's
He's
not
already
true.
lying? Oh, no. Our speaker,
I
his
was
wife
joking,
has called him
not
out.
lying. Honestly, what really happened is we've been married 27 years this year, and
Congratulations.
Thank you. And it was early on in our marriage, and if I'm being honest, we came to a point where we were having some struggles. Our marriage wasn't quite what we thought it would be, and there was this crossroads there where we had to make a decision. Were we going to lean in and put in the time and effort into our marriage, or were we not? And obviously, thank God, we chose to lean into
Absolutely.
our marriage, and we just began to just pour ourselves in to studying the Word and seeking God. And then also we took classes, read books, just really immersed ourselves in this. And that was kind of our journey into our marriage, which then led us into putting on marriage conferences, which we've been doing for quite a long time now.
And I have to say, he used to not like attending marriage conferences, but in all honesty now, because it's been so wonderful for our own relationship, I have to say you've done a 180, and at this point, we both genuinely love to attend conferences together.
Well, and every relationship goes through some dry spells. It's just a reality, but this is an opportunity to make your marriage even stronger. And let's do this. What are you planning to teach about at this marriage retreat?
Well, we actually have a whole lot of topics that I'm really excited to share with you, different skills and things that have been super impactful for the two of us in our relationship, things that we will hit on are things that all couples will potentially struggle with and could use some pointers and help with. One specifically is communication. It can be really hard to communicate in a healthy way to your spouse.
What a mind-altering idea. No, of course. Every couple struggles with this from time to time. I don't care who they are.
Sure. And it's interesting because prior to learning about communication strategies, I didn't realize how unhealthy of a communicator I was and how much I lacked listening skills as well, because that's part of it. So we'll talk about that with everyone and have very, very helpful tips. So communication is a big one. We talk about how to fight fair and handle conflict well. Yes. I mean, we never fight, so we actually had to read books on what it's like for other people to fight.
Wait, what?
But
Oh, no.
Now I'm lying.
Line number 2.
Wow, now she's lying. This is not a good showing for us at all.
No. I love the fact that they can make fun of themselves and joke with us because every couple has moments that marriage is a little bit of a challenge.
it's true. And actually, we spill all of our stories. We won't ask any of you to share out. So some of you might be a little apprehensive to join us, thinking that we might call on you. That will not happen for sure. So to go back to your question, because I don't want to not answer that. So we talk about communication. We talk about how to fight in a healthy way, right? We talk about how to love and honor and cherish and build up your spouse, how to have intimacy in all of the areas in a really, really great way that promotes unity. What am I missing? Because there's so many sessions.
I think we're missing the most important part.
Oh, no, I was saving the best for last. We did not forget it. Jesus.
I think it's really a lot about why does making God the center of your marriage matter, and not just some churchy like talk, But really in a practical stance,
Right.
why would that matter, and how does that help bring two people together?
I actually read a study that was done probably 20 years ago, and it was couples that actually pray together. Their intimacy is much more satisfying to everybody in the both the husband and wife in the marriage. So it's not only true from experience that we've witnessed, but there've actually been studies that demonstrate that very thing.
And from a practical stance, when you pray with your spouse, it just puts you on the same page. It brings you together. You're praying about something together, and that just has a way of joining you through it.
Now, that doesn't mean if you're not praying together with your spouse that you can't come. We don't want anybody to feel that way. This is for couples, married couples, wherever you're at in your relationship. It just is for everybody.
Well, I would like to say something about the prayer, because I have to say that can be a really uncomfortable thing to pray with your spouse if that's not something that you routinely do. And we even have strategies for how to kind of unfold that and unpack that in a way that's not super overwhelming or intimidating.
And some sample prayers to go along with
Yes.
that.
Okay.
Yes,
Very good.
absolutely.
Okay. We're taking a little more time than I planned, so we're going to speed up things
Okay.
just a little bit. Now, in connection with that, we've decided to shorten the sessions a little bit this year. Steve and I talked about that, and he had some ideas. So, Steve, tell us a little bit how are we shortening each session, and what's going to be added to these sessions because we're shortening them?
I think the first part of shortening them is, let's face it, our attention spans are only so long. And if you're doing an hour-long session, people just can't take that all in. Plus, we want to leave room and time for the couple to just be together. So at the end of those sessions, we want to make sure they have time to connect, to talk through things. Because a marriage weekend is not about Debbie and I. It's about each couple who is attending and them growing
Absolutely.
in their marriage individually.
Very good. Now, are the sessions going to be ultra serious?
Well, I mean, there is a textbook that we have. It's probably about this big, and it's very structured, and you can get demerits if you don't do it. There's homework, and if you really do bad, you'll have to stay after for a long time.
That's enough. No,
Oh,
no,
I'm
that's
just
not
kidding.
true at all. That's
Actually,
not true.
really, the truth is, I realize that when someone's going to a marriage weekend, they want to go to something that's fun and enjoyable.
Right.
I think we do a really good job of mixing in things that are valuable tools, as Debbie said, but also mixing in fun stories. We've even got a whole video thing we do that's going to be fun for you guys. I think it's just going to be a really good time.
And you'll make the teaching practical as well in connection with that?
I am confident that anyone who attends the conference will walk out with very tangible ways to grow in unity and oneness, starting with the first session when you guys break off and you start to have conversation about whatever topic it is that we talk about. I guarantee it.
And we have some great tools to add to that, to give to you to help.
Yes.
Okay, let us tell you a little bit about just the structure of how it's all going to be put together. First of all, November 7th and 8th, it will start. Couples can arrive anytime after 4 o'clock on Friday the 7th. Dinner that night will be served between 5:30 and 6:30. And then we're actually going to have a session on Friday night, which we haven't done before. But we also will have time for s'mores, and then we're going to let couples go a little early so you can hang out with other couples if you want, or you can have the two of you take a romantic walk together, or however you want to do. There's going to be a little more time focused on couples in this particular time. And then Saturday, we'll finish about 4:30, and the last thing we do will be a renewal of vows, and you'll be on your way around 4:30.
And that renewal of vows was amazing last year. Honestly, I thought it was really touching.
Well, it's just healthy to remember and reflect and celebrate and renew. It really, really is. We'll also have gifts for the couples who attend. And in connection with that, let me give you a few other details. The cost is $225 for returning couples. If you're a couple that's never been to one of our marriage retreats, it's $200. And please, if you want to come, we want you to know we will do our best to help you if the cost is prohibitive. And what kind of couples is this event for?
Yeah, so I would say this is for all of your married couples here, whether you are newly married, whether you've been married forever, it feels like, or somewhere in between there, right? So any couples who are married, but I would also encourage possibly those that might even be interested in getting married. I don't know if it's a possibility to attend on Saturday. Is that a thing?
Absolutely. If you are getting married, then you would be more than welcome to come down on Saturday. And I can tell you, a lot of the cost is the lodging. So if you are interested, please get in touch with me. Text me at 314-221-7146. That's my cell phone. Again, 314-221-7146. So,
I would also want to add that this is for couples that have a really strong, great marriage. Because again, like last year, we attended and we walked away with so much new knowledge and such great level of unity between the two of us. And then all the way to those that are struggling and really might be on the brink of like, what do we do? How do we repair this marriage? This is a last-ditch effort. We still believe that you should attend and that we can be very helpful to you.
absolutely. Steve, you were going to add something, I believe?
Oh, I just want to add, I think this is just a great opportunity. God says our number one relationship is with God, right?
Absolutely.
So that's number one. But our second most important
Most definitely.
relationship is with your spouse. And it takes time and effort into that relationship, like any relationship, to grow
Most
it. And this
definitely.
is just such a great opportunity for you to just say, no, we're going to take this one weekend and we're going to make this a priority because this relationship matters. And so I just encourage you to take that step and sign up and come out. And I think it's going to be an amazing time together.
Okay, here's how you register. You go to concordchurch.com, go to the calendar of events, and then when you get to November 7th in the calendar, you can click and you can register. The registration's already open, and we are just really, really delighted that we just think this is going to be a really great year.
We're so excited. We're so excited.
We're looking forward to seeing you all there.
So, as we finish up, anything else that either of you want to add as we conclude today?
I would like to share one other thing. So I know that we had some struggles, which is why we're here. What I would love for those that attend to walk away with is this newfound unity and love and honor and respect for your spouse. I didn't always have it for my husband, and I get to say, in all honesty, that I get to live every single day with my very best friend in the entire world, and I hold him in the highest of esteem. And I am so thankful to call him my husband, and I hope that after this weekend that you all will feel the same way about your spouse, or you'll begin to be on the journey to repair your marriage so that you can say that about your marriage.
Very good. Steve, anything you want to add as we finish up?
I'm just really excited about it. I'm looking forward to it and just seeing everybody there and getting to interact with the couples.
Well, for those of you who have been before, you know it's a really great weekend. For those of you who haven't been, if you've got questions, get in touch with me, chat with me about it, let me know if you've got questions. We really want everybody to sign up. Again, concordchurch.com, events, November 7th and 8th, or type in marriage retreat. It will also come up on our website that way. We are so delighted that we get to do this, and Steve and Debbie, we're really grateful you guys are going to be with us, and we can't wait to see many of you there. Hey, everybody, have a really great week. Worship will begin in just a few seconds. We're really grateful you joined us today. Bye, everybody.
God bless.